want to talk about the ending of The Running Man because it's driving me crazy that so many people think it's terrible when in reality it's actually brilliant. Most people don't seem to realize what the movie is doing here, so let's break this down. In Edgar Wright's film, we see Ben Richards at the end survive the plane crash, reunite with his family, spark a massive revolt, crash the Freebie system, and shoot Dan Killian during a full-scale riot. It's clean, triumphant, for a lot of viewers, way too convenient. Critics say it's rushed, unrealistic, and feels like a studio-mandated happy ending stapled on at the last second. But here's the thing. That's exactly why the ending works. Stay with me here. From the beginning of the movie, Wright keeps showing us that what we're seeing is unreliable. The narrator is unreliable. There's that moment where Richards imagines smashing Killian's head into a table, but he doesn't actually do it. He also sees threats and events before they happen. He believes things that turn out not to be true. The film keeps planting seeds that what we're seeing on screen may not be accurate. It's telling you directly that this world thrives on fakery, on staged narratives, on propaganda. Video is manipulated, stories are constructed, and people believe whatever the screen tells them. That's the point. The reunion with his family is too perfect. The sudden uprising is too convenient. The riot, the chaos, the takedown of Killian, all delivered in these crisp, almost celebratory beats. Critics call it unbelievable, and I'm sitting here saying, yes, exactly. It's supposed to feel like something the network or studio itself would produce. The movie constantly shows us doctored footage, manipulated broadcasts, carefully constructed public messaging. Why would the final moment suddenly be the one time the cameras tell us the truth? It gives us the spectacle of triumph, but with enough clues that should make us question everything that's happened at the end. It's deliberate misdirection. I'm convinced that the ending is a meta trick. It hands the audience a studio-friendly victory on the surface, and then if you're paying attention, asks you to interrogate it. My friend put it perfectly, calling it a Rorschach test. If you want a hopeful version, you can take the ending at face value. Richard survives, inspires the people, and becomes the spark for change. If you want more of a tragic narrative, you can believe he died in the crash and the revolution grew from his death instead of his heroics. If you want a darker worldview, you can see the ending as the birth of a fresh propaganda empire, the network replacing one violent spectacle with another, using Richard's story as the bait. The movie literally trains you from the beginning not to trust everything you see, and then drops an ending that dares you to question whether any of it actually happened. It's basically the sci-fi action version of The Spinning Top and Christopher Nolan's Inception. So next time someone says the ending of The Running Man is bad, maybe they're just taking it at face value. Because the movie isn't asking you to believe it, it's asking you to decide. I'm Joey with Geek Tyrant. Thanks for watching.